Paba Pajalo, because I used to
yeah.
like peppermint. Hi viewers, and welcome again to the Reality View podcast. In this podcast, as you know, we speak to the reality and get the stories from the people themselves. Today, we are going to talk about a prominent woman who is promoting a business and she's trying to build structure for herself in the business industry. She's Natus and the business is called Natu Naturals. It's for hair. You have conditioner, shampoos, and more. She will explain what it looks like, but Natu is from the Guinean Sierra Leonean community. She's very important because we like when young people invest in themselves and not only for ourselves but for future generation. Welcome to the show.
Hello. My name is Hassanatu Bah. I am originally from Guinea, Conakry. I was born in Guinea, but Sierra Leone has always been like a second home for me. My mom was originally from there. She moved to Guinea when she got married, but I used to go to Sierra Leone all the time because I have most of like my family's side. They live in Sierra Leone, like my grandmother, my grandpa. So I'm very connected to Sierra Leone, and I consider Sierra Leone like my second country.
All right. So as we speak now, you are connected to 3 countries: Sierra Leone, Guinea, and Australia. So which one is number 1 in your heart?
I think most Guinea for sure.
All right,
Guinea,
Jarama.
but Sierra Leone will always be number 2.
Jarama. All right, that's Hassanatu, our business personality of the week in the podcast. She's very young. We're not going to her age, but from the video you can see she's a very young woman. Hassanatu, now tell us, you are into hair products. What motivates you to venture into that industry?
So actually, I have always, like growing up, my grandmother, I was named after her. She's my mom's mom. I was named after her, and she is always like, she used to like mix stuff for me, for my hair and for my body at home. And she used to like, I don't know if you know this, like palm oil and some sort of like garlic or like stuff like that for the hair. It used to stink, but that helped me a lot, and that helped me actually realize that taking care of ourselves using natural ingredients, it's way more better than using any type of chemicals. So when I moved here in Australia in 2017, I was struggling to find hair care products because at that time I actually straightened my hair, so my hair was really damaged. So then I wanted to go back to natural hair, like with my afro, so I cut all the damaged hair. And then in 2020, I decided to go back to what I know, to what my grandmother taught me, and then I started doing DIYs at home. So I was making the product at home in my mom's kitchen, and at that time I only had like 2 products. So that's how I started Natu Naturals during COVID in 2020.
So you've been inspired by your grandmother.
Yes,
and you, like from what I'm seeing now in the studios, you look natural. Your hair is natural. How do you keep up with that?
It's not that easy, but it's definitely something really much rewarding for me. I would rather have my hair natural like this than actually have like a damaged hair or like some sort of any other hair type like wigs that I'm not comfortable wearing. But for me, like wearing my natural hair, I'm way more comfortable with my hair.
You've never wear any wigs or braid your hair before?
No, I do wear wigs, but it's not really what I'm more comfortable. If I have braids on, I'm more comfortable. When I have my afro, I'm more comfortable compared to wigs.
So since you're into hair products, can you tell us what are the advantages of maintaining your natural hair as a woman?
The advantages, I mean, other than actually having like healthy hair, I feel like it's something like really rewarding when you're taking care of your hair, like your hair is healthy. I feel like for me personally, it's a nice feeling. When I wake up, my hair is like, my natural hair is done properly. I feel good.
Okay, yeah. So let's talk about the product themselves. I can see from what you place on the smooth table, you have the smooth and soft conditioner, and you have the renew and restore treatment, deep conditioning, and you also have Natu Naturals crystal clean shampoo.
Yeah.
Is this a soap?
That's serum.
Serum.
Yeah.
So the root revival serum.
Yeah.
So tell us, what are these products for? Because I know I usually use conditioners from different other products from other companies, but how do you get about to put this together?
For Natu Naturals, you start with the shampoo, and then you use like the conditioner. So yeah, and then you use the treatment and the serum. That's how it works. So the treatment you can leave it in as a leave-in. But if you have like straight hair or like you just someone you don't like products sitting on your hair, you can put it as a hair mask, leave it in for 20 minutes and then wash it off. Okay. And then you can just leave the serum.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But all these are from washing to actually styling your hair. Yeah.
So with this product, if one can use all of this together to maintain their healthy hairstyle, how long will it take for them to see the results?
For like my sister, for example, when she cut her hair, when her hair was damaged, within like 3 months back then when she cut her hair, we were starting to see like her healthy hair growing instead of damaged hair. Yeah, like her, like in between 3 months or so, she was starting to see some results. But I feel like with every person, there's like a difference, like when it comes to like hair growth. Because I have another sister, her hair will never grow. Like
like mine.
I'm sorry, like she doesn't have hair. I feel like she's maybe has like some other things. If someone like with people that have like low iron, sometimes I heard they don't have like hair. So or like their hair growth doesn't grow as much as some other people.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Natus, you know a lot about like you're telling me now, the difference between your sisters when one ear can grow and the other cannot. So tell us, is this something you went to school for, or is just what you learned from your grandmother?
No, actually yes, it started from that young age, seeing my grandmother using those natural ingredients to help me take care of my hair, and then moving here, going to the stores like chemist warehouse, looking for hair care products that are not full of like sulfates and like harsh chemicals that were not just damaging my hair. So all of that pushed me to wanting to change that. And also like, for example, when you go to like stores, there's more brands like that are from America. They're not like many brands that are from here. So all of that, I was like, okay, like we are in Australia, there's a lot of Africans here. There's a lot of people that need clean and safe products. So we can't just rely on like miel or like other products from overseas. Why don't we just create something from home, from here?
All right. So from that point to this moment, have you achieved your dream of making this product well known to the Australian public, or it's just sit within the Guinean Sierra Leone community?
No, it's getting out there slowly. So Natu Naturals is actually for all hair type. It's more for like people that are struggling with damaged hair. So it's more like helping repair damaged hair. So it's suitable for all hair type. I've been lucky. I have like customers within the community, the African community, but I've also had like other people with curly and straight hair buying the product. Yeah, and they love it.
So let's I know sometimes business people don't want to share what they use or what they do in terms of the process to make their product, but can you just tell us what are the products or what are the ingredients mixed to get this product?
So first of all 4 products are water-based. They are not like oil-based. And that was something I got from the feedback that I got when I started in 2020. Because back then I had like a mix of shea butter and like jojoba oil. And then that was like a hair cream. So it was like a thick mixture. And then I had a hair serum. But going to market and having like few people buying the products, I had like people loving the fact that the products are natural and organic, but then they had like straight hair. So they were like, oh, like it's not suitable for their hair. So then I decided around 2022, 2023 that I wanted to rebrand. So instead of making the product myself, and then also I wanted to add the shampoo, and that requires like a chemist and stuff like that, someone more knowledgeable. So I was like, okay, I will stop those two products for now, and then I taught myself more things, especially about the ingredients. How can I make these like more suitable for like everyone, not just people with thick hair? So then I decided to make them water based, and then I picked products, ingredients like Capilla longa, which is like a turmeric ingredient that is so good for skincare and also for hair care, and it helps with like hair growth. So I did a lot of research, YouTube, and like obviously look into having like ideas into like from other people, and then I decided that I wanted them to be this way, and then I did the rebranding, and then this year I did the relaunching in May.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you can launch the product
Yeah.
this year. All right, so in terms of allergies, does this works for every person? Well, firstly, let's talk, can men use it as well?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So,
It's unisex because
Okay.
it's a shampoo. So I feel like for me, like obviously we all have hair, so it's a shampoo, so, and there's no like harsh chemicals, so there's like no harm to men or women. It's like no harm to men or women. It's for both genders.
now, where can we get this product from?
We have a store in Bankstown that we just opened. It's called Beauty Bar. It's we do hair, and we only use Natu Naturals there for people that want to do wash and blow dry. And that was just something that we decided to do because I feel like my products, I trust them more than other products that we were gonna bring and actually use that for the client. So we decided to just use these ones for the clients. And I have Natu Naturals also online at www.natunaturals.com.
So you take orders online as well?
Yeah.
Are you a hairdresser?
Yes, we do hair. Me and my family, my mom and sisters. Yeah.
So which area, which location in Bankstown?
Restwell Street. Restwell Street, Pakane.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so very close to where you have the Nigerian shop,
the Sarah
Baba,
food. Yeah.
Sarah food and
Yeah,
all.
yeah.
So you're there, you're in that
Yes.
area.
Yeah.
All right, so if you want to support Natu, you can go to Restwell Street, support a brand, or you can go online and you place your order, get the product to maintain a healthy hairstyle. Now let's talk about other things, because when you come to this podcast, we talk about your product and all.
Yeah.
Before we move to lifestyle apart from hair product, let's look into pricing.
Yeah.
Are these product costly or they are
They are $55,
affordable?
$55, and then 35.
Oh, okay, so 55, and then
35.
35. So you can get it within $200. You can get all 4 products and all. So
And they actually last long, especially like with this one. It's a thick cream, and what I do is I have like these spray bottles. I put water in there and I put the products in there and I put it in my hair.
Oh.
So it lasts longer.
So
Yeah.
now to the tell now for manager now we buy them. You first spray bottle, you put what?
Put water in the product.
Alright, I will try because maybe I can get Skanga is here. So my hair is very difficult to grow. That's why I've been using extensions just to make it look good. So as a hairdresser, your family doing hairdressing, what kind of braids or hairstyles are you good at? What are you doing in your shop?
For me, I do more like the wash and the blow dries. My sisters and my mom, they do like braiding, cornrows. Yeah, we do kind of like everything. Even my other sister, she does sewings too. And also we have like shoes, wigs, hair extensions, pretty much a lot of things about like for African.
Okay, so it's like a shop where you sell everything for ear, body, and just
hair.
people to look good. Look good.
Yeah.
Alright, so if you want to smell good, you want to look good, to go out, check out
Bar Beauty Bar.
Bar Beauty Bar. Bar Beauty Bar. And when it goes there, it's easy, just say Jarama.
Yes.
All right, now let's talk family. How is family?
They're good.
And thinking about, doing this stuff, family and other stuff. How are you leveraging your time?
I've been very lucky, especially with my mom. Everyone around me they've been really, really supportive. My mom, she's kind of like a single mom, so she does a lot of things by herself for us. So yeah, been very lucky to have them around, and my sisters too.
All right. So, in putting this together, the idea and saying, "Oh, I want to do," because I know when someone wants to do something. When I want to set up the studio, I was thinking, will people come here? Can I have people for my interviews? How would I convince people to come? Was there any setback you faced that push you back or give you the energy to say, "Oh, I'll put this challenge at the back of my mind and move forward because I want to do this"?
Yeah. I've had that I don't know how many times. Thankfully, my mom has always been here to tell me like don't give up. So like for me, I've always had like an entrepreneur kind of mindset growing up, and maybe I got it from my dad or like the family members. But yeah, like I've had so many times, especially during COVID when I first started, where I just wanted to give up. But then I was like the dream that I have is definitely bigger, and I don't want to, just because it's not working out now, I don't want to just give up now. And I've been told like when you start like a business, sometimes takes like 5 years for you to start seeing the results. So yeah, I'm happy I didn't give up when I was.
All right. So how will you encourage young people to go into entrepreneurship? Because it's good. From where we came from, everybody wants to be educated and work in the offices. People don't take entrepreneurship seriously. But for the tribe you came from, it's something they learn from childhood. Because we know every bars and jalos to have shops in our streets. So tell us, how will you encourage, or what way will you encourage our young people to go into entrepreneurship, especially in Australia?
I feel like you have to know, for me, as soon as I knew what I wanted, even with uni, I've always loved doing business. So I didn't see myself being a doctor or like lawyer just because, so even that has a degree that's I'm pursuing business because that's what I wanted to do. And yeah, for me, I feel like ever since I was young, I knew what I wanted. I learned a lot from my dad, and so many stories. Like when I was young, how we used to like have plantain, and I used to like fry them and take them outside our compound and sell it as if
that's a full language.
Yeah, I don't know, like and that time I was very young and I was doing that. No one asked me to do it. So when I moved here, yes, there's jobs here, but I knew like I want to work for myself. And then having that struggle to like going to the stores, wanting to take care of my hair, wanting to show off my hair, but actually struggling to find hair care that were good for me. So I was like, okay. And then my family, my sisters, we were all struggling to have great hair care products. So that pushed me to wanting to just be myself, pursue what I wanted to do. And I had what I wanted, like, which is the hair care and like self care type of business. So that's where I am right now.
All right. So you mentioned uni. What do you study?
I am studying a Bachelor of Business at the moment.
Okay, you are.
Yeah.
Not yet finished.
Yeah, no.
So you're still into the business, like studying business at uni means you want to improve more and get that kind of a progression that will see you able to like manage structure and then at least do administrative work if you're in the future having to like, do you have any interest in employing people?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, definitely. For now, I'm not because obviously I just started, but obviously one day, yes.
So apart from your shop in Bankstown, where else can we find this?
But I'm trying to have them more available, like around, like maybe nature's hair or stuff like that, like shops like around the community. Yeah. So, but for now, it's just online and out and at our store.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so if someone wants to like do business with you, like getting it for wholesale and ship it to the US, China, Sierra Leone, how can they contact you? Is that possible?
Yes, I have wholesale option. So yes, they can just be in contact with me on my Instagram or my email, which I can give.
Yeah. So can you just tell us your Instagram?
My Instagram is Natu Bah. It's NATUBAH and _.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you can contact her if you want wholesale to then sell as a retailer. All right. Do you have any partners?
No.
At the moment. So what if Chemist Warehouse or Priceline wakes up one morning and say Natu want to partner with you?
That's what I want. Priceline, obviously that would be really good because then a lot of people know about Priceline. So the goal for me is to have it more like available at those stores, so like a lot of people can have access to it.
Okay. All right. So you've talked family and you've talked education. You are a young woman. Sorry if you don't want to answer this, but are you into a relationship?
No, I'm single.
So
single, ready to mingle.
He's single, but Papa need a grill.
Did you say Papa?
Papa.
You know my grandpa is called Papa. He lives in Poyoba. Do you know Poyoba?
Poyoba in Sierra Leone.
Kalbata.
Yeah. So we used to like Papa Pajalo because I used to like peppermint.
With the bread, the tapalapa.
Yeah, tapalapa, the fuller bread.
I miss it. I was there last year.
You went to Sierra Leone?
Yeah.
How was it? How was
it good. It was good. It was fun. I was like, I'm back in Africa. I'm not going to Guinea without going to Sierra Leone. Yeah.
So do you have any plans to establish like a shop that will represent your product in Sierra Leone or Guinea?
Yes, definitely. I was planning on being there June to start the process, like this June passed. But yeah, things happen. So hopefully soon. Right. But yeah, it's in the books for sure.
You look good to be a model. Have you ever tried modeling?
That was like my first dream growing up. Yeah, being a model. But I moved here and then things happened. I don't know.
Yeah, I think like here you will have like huge potentials and opportunity to pursue that. Why didn't you give it a try?
I did. I don't know. I think a lot of other things were happening. I needed a job because like sometimes with modeling, you just don't enter and start having money straight away. So like I needed another job for sure. So I just got a job, started having money and forgot about it. Yeah. But like now the body is kind of like you're not as skinny as you used to be back then. But you know what? It's okay. It's okay. There's other dreams that we're trying to.
Yeah, but you can do that with your products.
Exactly.
And that's what I've been seeing on your Instagram. And you're doing great.
You know, thank you. You know, like you go to like agencies, sometimes they don't take you. But like right now, the world that we're living in, just have your Instagram. If that's what you want, you don't need sometimes an agency. You can just build it your own. Yeah. So that's what I'm doing now.
You can just take something you like and model for that. Yeah. Like if you like sport like me, I'll just take football jerseys that's wearing them, taking photos, videos, and do it privately. That's it. And then show it to my people. Yeah. Okay, so let's go back to the products because that's why we are here. All right. So in terms of getting this for people to moisturize their hair and all, what is the guarantee that this will work for me?
Like as in like make your hair healthy? Yeah. I've seen like with the feedback and for me personally, like how I've used it and my family and it's not just a product that I did like one trial and then I'm like, okay, here product. I started in 2020 and like I did a lot of trials and errors for me to be able to have this one. And now so far, thank God, I've had no bad results and like bad feedback. And that is just within like from everyone that had bought it so far. Straight, curly, afro hair. So yeah, I'm thankful.
So your customer base is growing.
It's growing slowly, and then thankfully I've had no like bad feedback for now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So sometimes people think to do because when we are growing up, we only know product like this to come from overseas countries, come from people who are big in the industry. So sometimes in taking such venture, you will have people that will pull you back. Don't do it, you won't succeed. Did you came across such people?
Yes.
And how did you overcome that?
Like for example, like I have had this person, I have told the person my story, for example, growing up and how I have had like my grandmother impacting me, how I feel about doing this. And then she was like, that's not a strong story.
Oh,
yeah.
That was so bad.
Yeah. So I honestly, when she told me that, like move for the past after that, I don't say that part. Like it makes me feel scared or like, oh, like it's not a strong story anymore because it was someone that I went to actually have her advice, like, you know, and then she told me that and then I was like, okay. But now I have like no regret. That's part of my story and I just have to share it.
So what's the reaction from the person now that this person is seeing your product?
I don't never want to talk to her because like she
tried to bring you down.
Yeah, my confidence after that was like I after that I didn't want to talk about my grandmother, like the story. But then now I'm just like slowly coming back. I'm like, you know what? That's part of my story. If that's not strong enough for her, it's my story and I have to own it. Sorry. You don't have to be like, oh, okay, it's not like a strong story, you know?
That's good. That's
Yeah.
good. Because like, people keep to their story.
Yeah.
It's my story. If I tell you my story and you try to bring my confidence down, I won't have the guts to speak to you again about anything.
Yeah. That definitely affected my confidence after that. But yeah, now it's not.
So do you build up from that?
Yes, definitely. But stuff like that just made me realize like, okay, hearing something like that from her and then like knowing that it's actually something I wanted to do, but then that's why like I've been really careful like who I talk about like about these things. If it's someone that will put me down, that will not understand, I don't want to talk to them because it just have like a really big effect on like how I do things. You know?
Yeah. So for you to start this, we don't know in the next 5-10 years where this will take you. So what's your plan for the future?
My plans for the future right now is to be able to have like a line for the products. Let's say you have curly hair, I want to have like a line for that, and then for straight hair, a line for straight hair, and afro hair, a line for afro hair. So that's the goal, and also like add accessories. And I don't know, maybe take it to around the world more in Africa.
I'll be happy to see it in Africa. Maybe one day when I go to Africa, I need to do my hair. I just go to this shop and say I want Natu Naturals.
We definitely need that. Yeah. We need good products back home too. For sure.
Okay. So are this product, I know you answered that before, but I want to clear it. Are they produced here?
Yes.
In Australia?
Yes. They are Australian made. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And we also have organic argan oil in it, and they are made with more than 93% naturally derived ingredients, and there's no like harsh chemicals in there.
Okay.
Yeah, and that was because of my own experience of using harsh chemicals because it was just drying out my afro. Yeah, so that's why I decided not to do that.
All right, so grandmom will be very proud of you.
Yeah.
Because you took from her.
Yeah.
And now you're making something that can go international in the next 5 or 10 years.
My mom was there a few months ago this year, and she took the product there, and my grandmother used it. It made me so happy knowing that she taught me these things, and now she's still here. She's seeing it now. That was a very proud moment for me.
Okay. Yeah. So, do you have many friends here?
Not really. I know people. Yes, I do some.
Because I want to ask a question. I've interviewed a lot of people, and they will tell me, if you want to succeed, don't make many friends. Is that working for you?
Yes. Well, I'm lucky I have 3 sisters. They're like my best friends. My mom is my best friend. So like I have that, and then I have few friends outside, and I know a lot of people. Yeah.
So aside from here, making this product, what's your hobby?
Working out, yoga, Pilates, cooking, reading, or just chilling sometimes. Just chilling. Yeah.
Are you into movies?
Movies? Yes. To watch? Yes.
What type of movie?
Drama, comedy. I love documentaries, crime documentaries. Okay. Yeah.
So why didn't you be a police? Or a lawyer?
I am wherever you sit down every day, and then you make money every day, and that's, to me, it's like, I don't know, entrepreneurship.
Hassanatu like money. She's a real full woman. Find the money. I like your passion. I like your passion.
Thank you.
So the money is coming. Because I won't be surprised in the next 5 years to see you being rated as one of the richest, youngest African people in Sydney or Australia.
If I'm doing that and I'm doing like the things like that I love, I'm happy. Like this.
All right.
Yeah.
So have you ever been nominated for awards, or are you someone that like you don't want the publicity, you just want to do your thing?
Not at the moment. Because I just relaunched in May. Yeah, but yeah, I'm working on like having more things like that. This is my first podcast, so thank you so much. Thank you so much.
No worries. So now tell us, since you launched in May, what's the turnover of the product?
So it's been good. I had like an event. I had my first event, which was really good. And that day the goal was to just take content around to showcase how the product works for like different hair type. And then I've had people come in, which was really nice. Sometimes at the salon, it helps, like having the product there to use for people to like have their wash and blow dry. And sometimes I also make sales there sometimes.
Okay, you make sales there. So on sales day, prices will be a bit down.
Oh, like now I have like 10% off online, but that's online. Yeah.
Okay, so if you want the product and you're looking for cheaper option, you can go online. It's 10% off as of today.
Yeah.
All right. So this podcast will be published maybe by midweek, but then is that going to be?
Yeah, so it's actually already set up like on the bundles on natunaturals.com. You go, if you wanted to buy like just the shampoo, it's not discounted. But if you wanted to buy like 4 of them, it's discounted to 10%.
Yeah, so tell us more about the website, because I know some of our people don't have the patience to go through website. But if someone wants to do it, how can they go through the website? What's the process like?
So you just like Google Natu Naturals, and then it should be on like maybe the first one. Natu Naturals. And I don't know what else to
Yeah,
have.
maybe they use like in terms of payment options.
Oh yeah, I have afterpay and then just like normal payment, and then I have afterpay set up too.
And then you can ship the product to the
Yes,
person.
I can ship it.
So it's only through Natu Naturals. It's not like going to Temu or Shein to get this product.
Just go on Google and then you type Natu Naturals and then it should be there.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Her name is Hassanatu, and she's a young entrepreneur based in Sydney, trying to promote her business, and she is into hair products. She has the shampoo and the conditioner, and also I can see you have two types of conditioners. Can you explain what's the difference?
So there's one conditioner that you put this one. You put this one after the shampoo. Okay. And this one you wash it.
Oh, okay.
So this one you can leave it in the treatment. You can leave it in as a leave-in, or you can just put it this one first, leave it in for 20 minutes with like a shower cap. You know, when you put the shower cap, it's the moisture stays in, and then you leave it in for 20 minutes, and then you wash it with shampoo.
Okay. So what's about this one? This serum?
Oh, the serum, I love to put it on the scalp. I would recommend you put it on the scalp. Okay. And it's water-based, so it's not gonna weigh down your hair or like clog your pores.
Does the serum works like the sulfur? You know, there is a product.
Can I open it? I can open it. Let me show it to you.
There's a product for dandruff.
Oh, sulfur. Not really. But there is an ingredient here that helps with that. But I feel like sulfur is more made for that. Yeah. So this is how it comes.
Do you have any interest or intention to do something to assist women and men with, treating their dandruff issues?
Yes. So, like in the future, I know like we have like different hair concerns, and then people have different hair types. So, like my goal in the future to say, okay, like I have like these 4 products. It's for hair growth, or these 4 products. It's for dandruff. So that's the goal moving forward in the future.
Okay. All right. So let's see.
Yeah, this is how it comes. Like, and it's very light.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's very light, and then you just put it like so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you just massage.
So you don't need to put huge amount on your head. You just tip it.
Yeah, you just do it like that, like this with the drop and different side, and then you just massage. Okay. Yeah.
So you've seen it all, and that's Natu Natural for you, or Natu Naturals for you. Are you on TikTok?
Yes, on the name is Natu Naturals by Natu, and on Instagram too, it's Natu Naturals by Natu.
And Facebook?
Yes, Natu Naturals by Natu.
So we are all on those platforms. All you need to do, follow her, patronize her business, and let's see how she grows into the hair industry. Thank you for coming today. Do you have any other thing you want to say to your customers, to viewers who are watching you for the first time and might just getting this for the first time, that there is a woman within the community that is doing hair product and selling them as well?
You mean like someone that is selling them?
Now, like someone might like there will be someone just watching you for the first time and just noticing now that will actually have somebody within the community, the African community, that is investing into hair product.
What would I tell them? Oh, if there's anything I would say would be, if you're gonna invest into like anything that has to do like with our body, I feel like it's really important to make sure that you just don't put any things that can be harsh for us. Like, just because those chemicals are cheaper does not mean they're good for us. So being mindful of that and knowing what ingredients to put in the products, it's really good. That's something that we have to be mindful of.
All right, so how can we store this? I can see in cool and dry places.
Yeah.
All right. One question I'll ask you is whether this is certified by the Australia yeah company or whatever. I don't know what they call them. What do they call the business stream?
So because it's made here, I had to go through a lot of regulations that I had to, like doing the micro test was something that I had to do, and my manufacturer, they obviously they're not gonna do things to be in trouble, so they told me these are the things that you need to do. You need to do this before you even take it out there, before you can call it like you have a product, because which is why I wanted my product to be Australian made, because I feel like making them here, it will be easier for me to know what I'm putting in there, or like the regulations, you know, for the customers.
Okay.
So that's
That's good. So it says strengthen, protect, moisturize, made with capillary longer and organic organ oil. So it's been certified. So nothing say na product we will go buy when you know, when maybe that Natu and they mix the garlic now.
No. So, which is why, like, that's when I used to mix it. That was like in 2020. And that was the time I used to only have like the hair cream and the hair serum. But even with that, I was not putting chemicals because I'm not a chemist. I was just putting like the natural ingredient is what I know how to make. Which is why when I wanted to add the shampoo, I didn't want to just do it at home, just to save money or whatever. And I wanted the product to be premium too and like good quality. So I just decided to give it to the manufacturer.
So premium, good quality, and certified. Let's go out, support her, and give her the best we could, so that our sister will be one of the top hair product producer or manufacturers in Australia. All right. Thank you for coming today. Why the questions keep coming?
What question?
Do you have plans to like open your own factory, hair factory?
Yes, I feel like that's something I would love to do, especially in Africa.
Okay,
I feel like
in Africa.
Especially in Africa. I feel like here we have a lot, but in Africa I feel like that's something I would love to do one day.
All right.
So that we can like will I have to do it from here, knowing that we have most of the ingredients from back home. You know what I mean? Maybe the only thing that we will need will be the warehouse or like the where to do it, the machines and everything. So that can be something easy that we can do.
All right. Okay. Thank you.
Maybe not that easy, but it's doable.
It's doable. You can.
Doable.
If you can do this.
Yeah, it's doable. Yeah. We have the ingredients at home. We don't have factories.
That's a problem in Africa.
Yeah.
We have everything, but we don't have factories, and we don't have the know-how how to put things together and get them prepared for like export and importing process, because we just keep everything to ourselves and people come and take it.
Yeah, they come in. Exactly. So my goal is to change that. We can make it at home.
We can do it. Thank you for coming. We appreciate you for joining the Reality View podcast, and check this video out and check Natu's Natural all the time, and make sure you also check their salon at 7/12 Restwell Street, Bankstown, New South Wales. And is there any phone number?
Yes, I have the card.
Okay.
The card is there.
Yeah. So you can check out this card and see that you will be able to find them easily at Bankstown. Right? If you are a Sierra Leonean, a Guinean, Nigeria, just check out Pakane's place in Bankstown. That's where the shop is at. You will find Natu Naturals, and what's the shop name?
Beauty Bar.
Beauty Bar. That's it. Thank you. Thanks for watching and keep following.